Riffin with Rizzuo all day long. Pulling up the Rizzuo and I'll sing you a song. 'Cause I got it bad. And it's so sad, but I'm here. I'm gonna try to make you glad. Oh my. And welcome to the Riffin with Rizzuo news, everybody. I'm your host, Paul Rizzuo. How the hell's everybody doing, huh? Everybody have a nice Halloween? Did you put your black face on and ride around as Kanye? Huh? Is that what you did? Or did you put a satanic mask on and actually pull out a real machete and turn everyone into spaghetti? Yep, you just chopped them up. What? Woof, woof. Just, that's it? You just fucking, all you gotta do is swing your arms like a wild monkey and just saw everybody out. And then steal the bowl of candy on the porch. They say take one, but yeah, I'll take one whole bowl of candy. That's usually what they'd like to do, but, well, sure they do. Now we got, we're wrapped up on Halloween. Now we got the fucking, herky-turkey Thanksgiving Day event flipping up here pretty soon. You got the Black Friday. Everybody trying to beat the fuck out of each other with the bag of bricks so they can get the latest, cheapest toy that's going to break in about a month after Christmas anyway. Don't worry about it. The kids will be disappointed. Anyway. What the hell will you say? You'll say, well, Santa's actually getting lazy this year. He doesn't actually make it. All the poor fucking Chinamen over there, they lock them in a fucking electric steel barrier warehouse. They're not allowed to leave whatsoever. They have to finish the piece of shit product they're gonna build. In the first place. And then they gotta ship it over here. I don't know if that fucking dock... The whole dock issue's still going on, but it probably is. Well, sure it is. Anything that can cause a conflict on the planet, you better believe that it's happening right now. It's happening right now. And forever, because Earth people can't get it together. Nope, we never will. Let's get together, right now, let's get together the news so I can read upon it to you people. I'm excited to dive on into it after all those Halloween horror articles I read last week. If you guys didn't check that out, make sure you check out the Halloween episode that I put out last weekend. All right, let's take a look at our first article, baby. Walmart employee offers sinister explanation as co-worker found baked to death in a walk-in oven. Wow. What, was she trying to replicate a bag of the baked Lay's chips? Because I'll have one, and two, maybe 3 to 4 bags, or maybe a box. There's 20 bags, including a fox. Yeah, maybe a fox will jump out of there, and they love chips, just like these fucking squirrels do outside. And what the hell happened? How the fuck do you get trapped in a walk-in oven and then baked to death? That must have been a hell of a fucking scene when the officers got there, or the EMS team. That's why you don't work at Walmart. You'll get trapped in a goddamn Dutch oven and then shit on. Other Walmart employees have suggested a chilling explanation to how a 19-year-old coworker was locked in a walk-in oven and baked to death before being found by her now traumatized mom. Yeah, she was doing just fine right before that. She was probably playing with her cooter hole. Either that or she's making lasagna waiting for her 19-year-old daughter to get home from work. She's like, I can't wait to bake this lasagna. I had no idea that my daughter was actually going to be the one being baked. Last week, the remains of Gershman Kerr, a resident of Halifax, Nova Scotia, was found dead in one of the superstore's appliances. In an effort to understand the nature of the gruesome murder, current and former staffers at Walmart have been weighing in about the appliance showing the inner workings of the superstore's bakery. They got it rigged to hell. They got it rigged to hell. So, woman died and then went to hell. Well, hopefully not, but she was baking in an oven. I'm sure it felt like hell as a fiery death. On her breast. TikTok user Chris Breezy, what the hell, explains that the oven she used while working at Walmart turned on. It turned on from the outside, and the door handle was really hard to open. Of course, you gotta carry like a whole jug of WD-40. You gotta spray that fucking handle, make sure that shit can open real easy, even if it gets slammed shut. You gotta be able to open it, especially if you got some broad in there working. Oh boy, what the hell were they thinking at Walmart? I don't even know if I would fit in here. She said I'm 5'1" and medium built. I would have to crouch down to get in. Breezy also pointed out there was an emergency latch located inside of the oven. Well, she's not going to be able to find where the hell the latch is when her skin's melting before her very eyes. She's not going to be able to look for anything. Where the hell's the hidden latch at? They should have trained her on where the fuck it was at, but there were no tasks that required a person to enter the oven physically. Maybe she wanted to just burn alive. She wanted to just be burned to death. I don't know. Maybe she couldn't stand her mom. She couldn't stand her little mommy there. But I would never be in here, whether I'm cleaning it or not, she said. According to the employee, in order to lock the oven, you have to push the latch with all your might. And pull the handle to the side. You gotta lock it in place. She added, there is no way possible somebody could lock themselves in there. Yeah, of course they're gonna say that, but turns out that the broad Gershman Kerr, she did get locked in there and baked to death. Now she's a potato chip. Maybe you can chop her up and put her in a Lay's baked bag. You can fool one of the customers. I'm sure you have some fucking moo-moo come in there. They just pick any bag of chip and you open it. It's just got a fried body inside. During her video, Breezy stated that she believed Kerr had been thrown into the oven. She had been thrown into the oven by a second person. Yet now it's starting to make sense. I bet you she had an enemy against her. They didn't work well together as employees. He said, get the fuck in there, Kerr. I'm gonna bake you like one of the chips in aisle 5. Now somebody could throw me in there and lock me in there, but that's a whole different scenario, she said. Another employee named Mary backed up the theory. Alright, it doesn't make any sense. The door does not close by itself. It doesn't latch. She said in a separate TikTok video. Of course, you have to throw it up on TikTok so everyone can see it. Oh, yes, they'll see it. But will they, believe it? It's designed not to do just that. You have to push it to hear the click. In the video, the employee demonstrated how the door works and even pointed out how the emergency latch on the side and how if a person push it, the door would release. Well, if she's baking that, like a Thanksgiving turkey for 4 hours at 475, or I'm sure it gets a lot hotter in those industrial ovens, and she has no idea. Her eyes are probably melting to the fucking floor. She's not trying to look for a latch. I can guarantee you that. I'm not trying to form a conspiracy. It's just hard to wrap my head around it when Walmart's bakery ovens are so safe to use. Mary said the video has since 27 million views. Holy hell, that's quite a lot. And has sparked an outpouring of responses from various Walmart employees across the nation. Yeah, they're probably looking at the video of poor Cure getting burned to death like a goddamn potato chip, the extra crispy, the dark russets, or whatever the hell it is. Police are still investigating the young woman's death, and the Walmart will remain closed during the investigation. Authorities are still looking into how the girl got trapped in the oven in the first place. Well, don't they have fucking cameras all over that place? Just look up the fucking camera. I feel like you could probably figure that out. Oh. Why don't they look at the bakery cameras? Is it? Oh, maybe it was turned off. It might have been. But according to the call, there was a female employee locked in an oven in the bakery, and the oven is on. Unsure if the staff are able to turn it off. They are unsure if the staff is able to turn it off. Why wouldn't you be able to turn it off? It's a fucking oven. There should be an emergency systems unit liner button that says turn it the fuck off. So the co-workers will get burned to death like a dark russet. According to the dispatcher, it was Kira's mother who worked alongside her daughter. Oh, now we're getting to the bottom of it. Who made the grisly discovery? According to the outlet, she is still traumatized by the incident. A GoFundMe has since been set up to help the family pay for the funeral expenses. What the hell? How much does it cost? Oh, they already cremated her in the oven. What the hell you gotta else pay for? Just drag her out to the beach and just let the sharks devour the ashes. That's what I would like, but we are heartbroken and our deepest thoughts are with the associate of the family. We extend our sincerest. Yeah, Walmart said a statement. We're also supporting our associates during this incredibly difficult time. I'm sure the employees are probably like, hey, can we split her pay now that we're down one more employee? Can we take $1 and add it to our shitty minimum wage? Shitty minimum wage. And it looks like they're going to provide on-site support, including grief counseling. Oh, grief counseling. How the hell will that work? Oh, it will be the greeter. I'm sure the greeter will be the grief counselor. Hi, welcome to Walmart. Were you in here last week? Are you traumatized? Can I see the receipt of when you were in here last week to make sure you didn't skimp on anything, and then go over to the oven and push her in? And we got you on camera. Who the hell knows what the hell they got on camera? I thought Walmart has everything on camera, but it would be interesting to see the Walmart greeters just do the grief counseling. Is there anything else? Can I check your receipt? Oh boy. Can I check your receipt? Or can you have a seat so I can hear about your fucked up thoughts? Alright, well, I don't know what the hell to tell you. You should really have a whole camera right on the oven, or maybe a heat-proof camera in the oven. You shouldn't really have it to be locked, stocked, and barreled where she could be baked to death like a fucking dark rusted potato chip that's in aisle 5. But, yeah, my heart goes out to the Gershman Carr, or whatever the hell her name is. I'm a horrible language arts teacher, so... Alright. Best luck to the family. Let's take a look at something else. Next. I'm obsessed with whale poop. It can be neon green, bright red, or even sparkle. What the fuck am I even reading? Who the hell likes whale shit? Well, apparently this biologist, Joe Roman, not Joe Rogan. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he liked whale shit, but looks like it might be his brother-in-law, Dr. Joe Roman. It may be colorful, but if it gets on your clothes, you have to throw them away, he says. Well, I'm pretty sure if anyone shits on my clothes, I'd chuck it in the trash. I can tell you right now, the only person that's getting shit on my shorts is just me. I mean, if I can't get my pants down below my ankles fast enough, yep, there's shit going in the gym shorts, or in my Porta Johns, my little Jimmy John bedtime shorts. Dr. Joe Roman, who can't get enough of this stuff, which is vital to support ocean biodiversity. Who is this man? Joe Roman, searching for samples in the Bay of Pigs, Cuba. He could have picked a different location. He's in the Bay of Pigs looking for whale shit. His research focuses on how the whale's waste products bring nutrients back to the ocean's surface and help support biodiversity. I think he's making a hell of an impact on that. I mean, you're enjoying the waste products, so really what the biodiversity is doing is it's inviting you to be stuck with the poo. First encountered whale poop 30 years ago while I was working on a right whale project. Oh, interesting. On one of the first days on the water in the Bay of Fundy in eastern Canada, we came upon a feeding male right whale with mud on its head, or bonnet, a sign that it has been feeding at the bottom of the bay. It had to come up to breathe and rest. Just before it dived in again, it released this enormous fecal plume. Ew, what the fuck? There were gallons of poop in that water. I'm sure he just jumped right the fuck in. He's like, yes, what I was looking for, floating red bricks of shit. It looked like floating red bricks. Its smell was overwhelming. Some whale poop smells like brine and seawater, but with the right whales, there's a strong smell of sulfur. Oh, you can believe that. So it smells like, let me get this straight, whale shit smells like brine and seawater and then sulfur. Yeah, so that is an interesting smell. Maybe you can scoop it up and put it in a fucking bucket and you can brine your chicken with it or whatever the hell it is that you want to brine. But if you get that poop on your clothes, you have to throw them away. You're never going to wash it out. Except for this man, he loves shit so much. Everything he's got is stained with whale shit. Just walking around on a first date. Hey, babe. And she's like, ew, why are your clothes so dirty? He's like, oh, you shouldn't mind it. I just got out of the ocean. Oh, a whale poop on me. It's not going to come out. I don't have any new clothes that don't have any whale shit stains on it, so you're gonna have to love me or leave me. And she says, what the fuck? And she drops her drawers and gets fucked by the whale shipment of, where's this at? It doesn't even say where the hell it's at. Oh, Cuba. Oh, in Cuba. Oh, God. What the fuck is wrong with everybody, huh? Since then, I've learned that whale feces can tell us not only about the diet of the whale, but also about their hormones and reproductive status. It can reveal the whale's stress levels, gut microbiome, and the genetic lineage. It even allows us to look at the level of mercury. Pollution in the ocean, everything from microplastics to parasite loads. Yeah, well, I mean, you don't have to really dig through whale shit to know that the VCR that I threw away 20 years ago is probably inside of his asshole. Whale feces plumes can be neon green or bright red. That's right, that's what he likes. And at times they sparkle with silver scales like the sun glinting on the water. Every whale defecation is unique. This guy's a fucking lunatic. Look at him over here. He's holding up a bottle of shit. That's all he drinks, that's it. That's all he drinks, oh, that's it. He takes his little waddy bottle in the ocean and scoops up the whale shit, and then he just puts a little more water in there to fill it up, and then he chugs it and throws up all over the fucking moose broad that's across from him over here. She looks like she's got something wrong with her as well. This might be the picture for the Riffin article here. Oh my God, what the hell's wrong with everybody? As for the smell, the poop of right whales is the strongest and foulest, but I love the smell now. He just sticks his nose in the bottle and inhales it, and then he throws up over the fucking floor because his body can't really enjoy it. I mean, he enjoys it, but his body's rejecting it because it's so fucking disgusting. Oh, so disgusting. He helps set the course for my research career. 2 years after I saw whale poop for the first time, I took my first class in marine biology and learned about one of the most important processes in the ocean, especially in carbon. What the fuck is this word? Carbon sequestration, a biological pump. Jesus Christ, what the hell? That set me off on the idea of a whale pump, which we've discovered does the opposite of the biological pump. It pumps nutrients back up to the surface. These nutrients can get picked up by, what is that, plankton of some sort, and go through the entire ocean food chain. This is important because of one of the justifications for whaling. For whaling in Japan, Norway, and Iceland is that whales eat our fish. Therefore, if there are too many whales, there will be a decline in fisheries. The whale pump demonstrates it's more complicated than that, and that the presence of whales in the oceans might actually increase fish populations. Well, if the fish are eating the whale shit, guess who's eating the whale shit and the fish? Us. So I might take a break from fish for a little while until they figure something else out. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind eating shit sometimes, but I don't want to eat it like this man. This man, he's obsessed with whale poop. Can he shoot a ball and make it through a hoop? Probably. Probably not, because all he cares about is whale shit. So if we can restore whales and the nutrient pathways that historically existed through their poop, it could help support more biodiversity in the ocean. All right. Well, I guess there is some good to it, but yeah, let this guy, if he wants to whiff shit and swim in it or whatever, he doesn't mind the smell. He loves it with this moose girl he's got dragging along with him. I feel bad for you, kid, but to each their own. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Next. Woman admitted to poisoning boyfriend with antifreeze, believing he inherited $30 million. What the fuck? All right. I guess I would poison him too if he had $30 million, but a North Dakota woman was sentenced for poisoning her boyfriend after believing he had inherited $30 million. She's like, you know what? Yeah, can you actually eat this spaghetti real fast? Because she dumped a bunch of poisonous powder inside the spaghetti. How do you fucking say this name? Hold on. Speech. Ina Kenoyer, 48. I love how the speech can't even figure it out. It's like Ina Kenoyer, 48, was sentenced to 50 years in prison. First served 25. That means you'll serve 25 years in prison. That is a while. With the remaining 25-year balance suspended, what the hell does that mean? So she's only getting 25? Prosecutor said that the 40-year-old bag, well, she'll probably be dead in 25 fucking years, who knows, but Ina Thea Kenoyer, or whatever the hell her name is, poisoned Stephen Riley Jr. That's hilarious. Only because I know the name of it's my granddaughter's grandfather. It's the same name, with antifreeze on the false belief that she would inherit part of the multi-million-dollar inheritance. Yeah, right. After receiving the news, the couple met with an estate lawyer on September 3rd. 2023, that's a little while ago. That day, Riley became ill, with paramedics arriving at his home the next day to find him unresponsive. He was declared dead on September 5th. Holy hell, so she did poison the bastard. Holy shit, I thought she was getting attempted murder, but I guess if they did want to bust her for 50 years, I guess she would have to murder this son of a bitch. But investigators later learned that the inheritance likely didn't even exist at all. Well, that's a slap in the face for Ina Kenoyer, or whatever the hell her name is. If it was me, I would have made sure that the money was probably in my account first before poisoning the bastard. Oh, he didn't even know. Ryan Riley, the victim's 21-year-old son, told the Post that the couple had actually fallen victim to an online scam, and that there was never any money. This stupid Ina Kenner woman, she doesn't realize how the internet works or how scams work. She's like, oh my God, there's $30 million waited to be met. Yep, and what she met is the fucking jail bars. Hopefully she doesn't bang her fucking head down, and she won't even have to do 25 years. She'll do 25 minutes before her brain starts swelling and oozing out of her ears. What do you know? I want to drink a beer because this news is making me fear. Making me fear for my life. Stephanie Gonzalez, Riley's sister, said that Cannonor. What is this name? I hate when names are spelled this way. I would never spell anyone's name this way. Ken Oyer. How about we just call her Oil Tanker? She stole more than a human life. You stole my son from his mother and stepfather. You stole a father from 5 sons, a brother from 2 sisters, and an uncle from 12 nieces and nephews, and a great uncle to 8 and many friends. Wow, that is a large fucking family. I'm sure the 30 grand could have been spent well throughout the family if it was real money. How does it feel to have taken so much for absolutely nothing really at all? Oh, that's what she said. And Ken Oyer will also have to pay restitution to the victim's family. Oh. Fucking antifreeze. Look at this dumbass. That's what makes me sick about the fucking human conditioning population. Everybody just wants loot under their fucking belt. You'll never live a goddamn day without thinking about a dollar bill rolling across your noggin. And of course, you'll even poison anybody that you quote love, unquote, just to get that money. What would you even do with it? Buy a laundromat and wash all your shit shorts? Maybe you can hang out with a guy who likes whale shit and try to get the shit out of his clothes before he throws them away for another day. Well, that's about all I can fucking stand for today. Thanks for listening to the Riffin with Rizzuo News. Remember to like, comment, subscribe to the goddamn channel. Follow me on the Instagram. It's Paul Rizzuo Comedy. And I'll talk to you kids, well, a little later, huh? Hey, Chad. You don't like whale shit, do you? Jesus, you should have seen what I was reading earlier. These fine folk, holy hell. People getting trapped in Walmart ovens, people loving shit, and a woman who poisoned her boyfriend for no reason. I can't stand it.